Hey guys, it's me, Clara. Today's video is going to be a weekly reading vlog because I am still working my way through A Dance with Dragons. However, I am actually making more progress. Like, I have that much left, which is like less than 300 pages. So like actually doable amount of pages left now. But I wanted to see if I can finish this week and start a whole bunch of other books, because there are plenty of other books that I wanted to read in August that obviously won't happen now, because it is the last day of August and I'll be doing good if I finish this, which is highly unlikely. So those books will be moved into September, and then there's books coming out Tuesday and that I really want to read, and there's books that came out while I was reading Game of Thrones that I really want to read, so want to read all of those. Obviously I'm not at school. I am back home because it's Labor Day weekend and I wanted to come back for the weekend, so I did, and I'm going back tomorrow. So may or may not listen to an audiobook, probably not. I don't have any that I'm super interested in listening to right now. I tried to get the audiobook for this, but it's still in my Libby holds list thing, so don't have that yet. But I want to read this, maybe then Sunrise on the Reaping. Actually no, I'll probably read a romance one first, just to get some sort of like cleanse, or like just a break from fantasy world, just a break from fantasy worlds basically. So yeah, I feel like that's it for the week. Obviously I don't have class tomorrow, but I do have class the rest of the week, so I'll be going to that, working on homework, hanging out with friends, all of the good stuff. So I wanted to take you along with me, so I'll catch up with you guys probably tomorrow. Maybe I might be able to film some more tonight, but I want to get more reading in of this. So I'll talk to you guys later. Hey guys, it is Monday and I am in line at Starbucks, but I'm on my way back to school. But I wanted a brown sugar shaken espresso with pumpkin cream cold foam because I saw it on TikTok and I wanted to try it. So I am. But in good news, the A Dance with Dragons audiobook came to my Libby, so I've been listening to that a little bit. I listened to music a decent amount, but now I'm listening to that. It's gonna be a slow progress. I don't think I'm gonna make too much progress with the audiobook just because of how long and dense the chapters are. I can't really listen to it super fast, so it takes a while, but at least I'm making some progress while I'm driving, which is a pro. One of the thoughts, hang on, let me drive that forward. One of the thoughts that I've been having is that we're getting to the point where we're seeing how all of the decisions that they're making, how that is impacting the plot and what's going on, and not necessarily in a good way. So that's fun. Yeah, but that's where we're at. I feel like that's all I really have to say, but I'll catch up with you guys when I get back to school. So I'll see you there. I think I'm gonna go grocery shopping before I go actually back to school, so then I don't have to leave again. That's the vibe, but I'll see you then. Okay guys, it is Tuesday and I am about to finish A Dance with Dragons. Finally. That took me forever, and by that, like, a little over 2 weeks. Too much for Clara. Clara only reads a book for like a few days, but it's fine. Or like a week and a half max for like the big fantasy books like this, but I just haven't had a ton of time, and this one's a lot. I just want to be done. I'm enjoying it, and I'm making it sound like I don't enjoy it, but I do. It's just a lot. So let's finish it. How many time lapse be doing this? Will it be kind of back-to-back time lapses? I think so, but I need to be done. I need to be done. Okay guys, I am back and I finished yesterday A Dance with Dragons. The time lapse before this, I believe, is me finishing it. So, finally done. Thank goodness. It was really good. I did give it 4 stars. Like, I enjoyed it. However, it was just a lot. It's just a big book is the problem, and I was just kind of overreading it, which is not really the book's fault. I think pacing really couldn't, okay, whatever. I don't think pacing really could have been different. And I liked how I liked the pacing towards the end a lot. I was just done. I was over it. But last night I also started Burn Bright by Krista and Becca Ritchie, and I am not too far into it. I'm like less than 10% of the way in. It's like a 700-page book or something, but it'll be easier to read than this Monsters as well, even if it's only like 300 pages shorter. But I'm excited to read that. I kind of forgot who that was going to be about. I know it's part of the Cobalt Empire, which excited for that. Excited to see all these characters again, because this is a spin-off of the Addicted Calloway Sisters series. Well, it's a spin-off of the Like Us series, I believe, and then it goes into the Cobalt Empire. Anyway, a lot of books. Read them all in the span of the last, like, less than 6 months, probably, so. Oh, I feel like this has been, it's been following Ben, who is the youngest Cobalt, I believe. I could be incorrect about that, but I'm pretty sure he's the youngest. No, he's the second youngest, I think. But he's a little bit different than everybody else in the family. And so it's nice getting to see things from his perspective, because we've only seen it from him from outside perspectives before this point. So, excited to see more about him. And I like our main character as well. We've seen her a little bit throughout the last few books. But I'm just interested to see both of their stories, because it seems like they have elements that would be really interesting. So, yeah, I feel like that's all I need to update on. I do have a cold, so if you can hear that, pay no mind. That's a joy. But, yeah, I'll catch up with you guys later. Okay, long time no chat. And I'm so sorry. It is Saturday, and I don't even know when I last updated. It might have been Tuesday. Maybe Wednesday? Hard to say. But since I have last spoken to you, well, this is of last night, I finished Burn Bright by Krista and Becca Ritchie, and I really enjoyed it. I think that one I liked far more than pretty much any of the like a series that they did before this, because it's following similar characters and it's around the same, like this is set like right after that one. So, but it was so good. I could tell what his problem was almost immediately, but I was like, he's not gonna realize this. Like, and it's hard for other people to realize it. So like, most of the conflict in this book truly could not have been helped, because it was because of his mental health issues. And Harriet, I loved her. She's like, I recognize I have problems. Can I fix them right now? Not really. However, she does her best to not let that affect other people's. Or at least she makes sure that her problems, if they are affecting other people, she communicates very well, if that makes sense. Which I thoroughly appreciate, because most of the time they don't communicate when they're not mentally doing well, which makes sense. Like Ben, they both communicated actually pretty well. Ben didn't quite as well as her, but he didn't really understand what was going on either. But I really liked it. It was so good. It was 700 pages, but I want more. And there's not announced of when the next Cobalt Empire book is coming out, and I assume it's not about them. I assume it's gonna follow one of the different siblings. Don't know which one. I would say Beckett, but I don't think so. Maybe. But I feel like they both of them would hold on to Beckett a little bit longer. But maybe not, because they've been leading that one on for a hot second. But I'm not sure. Maybe it will be Beckett next. We'll see. But I really want to know, and I want to read it, but it's not even announced. They have another book coming out for a different world soon, so like it's gonna be a while, and I'm sad, but that's okay. But today I would like to start Sunrise on the Reaping because my library loan goes away tomorrow, but I'm gonna turn my Kindle on airplane mode and then save it that way so I can read it after it goes away, because I probably won't finish it by tomorrow. I like kind of really want to finish it this weekend, like read it all this weekend, but I really doubt I will be able to because I have a lot to do and I just won't have time to just sit and read all day, even though that's really what I want to do. But I don't think I can, unfortunately. So, because today I also slept in pretty late because I've been kind of sick all this week. I'm also feeling so much better than when I last talked to you, which is excellent. But since that, I didn't get all that I wanted to done throughout the week. So now I'm having to do a lot right now. So I just have a lot to do. I will continue working on things and hopefully start Sunrise on the Reaping sometime this afternoon. Probably not, but like maybe. I don't really know. I just would really like to start it and make a dent in it today, but I don't know how much of a likelihood that is. So I'll get back to you when I start it. I'll see you then. Okay, it is Sunday, and I have been working on things all day pretty much. I went to church and then did homework and internship work and all that stuff. So I haven't done too much reading, but I did start reading around 6:30-ish, and it's 7:18 right now. And I'm like close to 25% of the way through Sunrise on the Reaping. And number one, I'm realizing I'm not recalling things from the original Hunger Games books the best, or Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Like either one, not a ton. However, I do recall some things, and I'm noticing things in this as well. And then it's just hard because you know everyone around the image is gonna die because it's the Hunger Games, and you know his goes normally. Unlike like Mockingjay, his goes normally. And yeah, I fear. So that's where we're at. But like they'll introduce me character, I go, no, you can't do this to me. And then my friend showed me casting of the characters. I'm like, no, you're so cute and little, and you're not gonna make it. It's fine. I'm also interested to see all the cameos from the other books. Not that I will fully recognize them. It's fine, but I'm really liking this. I also, since they have 4 people from each district instead of just 2, Ice Machine, I just find it a really interesting dynamic to see. Not that it's good that there's 4 people, because that's awful, but having 4 people that already know each other is interesting, and actually having like people to ally with, because there's not, in the other Hunger Games books, the District 12 people mainly just have themselves, and it's just 2 people, and they don't talk to others very much. Like they do, but specifically like the original Hunger Games, Katniss and Peeta aren't really hanging with other people, so you're just getting interactions between those 2 for like ally wise. But in this one, we're going to see more, which I'm really enjoying. So I feel like that's all I have to update on currently, but I'll give more thoughts later. Doing great over here. I just know it's going to cause me pain, obviously. Like, we know. There have been some comments that I'm like, that was unnecessary. That was just mean. We didn't need to make that comment. That was just for the emotional effect. I'll update you guys probably tomorrow. I don't know how long this vlog's gonna go. I need to see how much footage I have. We'll see. I'll probably end it soon. Maybe when I finish this book. That seems like a good plan. And I guess I will. So, I'll see you then. Hey guys, it is Wednesday. Been a few days since I updated, but I'm like 80% of the way through Sunrise on the Reaping. And the issue with this one is like, you know that you're gonna be in pain. Like, that's the premise of the book, is you're gonna be in pain. And indeed, yeah. And I've gotten to the point where we're pretty much out of the Hunger Games, and I'm scared. I'm really scared, actually. I think this is gonna be the worst part, actually. But yeah, that's where we're at. Thought I'd update. I think my plan is to try to finish it today, and I'll try to film my reaction to the end, because I feel like that's something I'm gonna want videoed. And if my friends aren't around, they're gonna want the video. They really want to know my reactions to this book, so love that for me. Anytime someone gets around Haymitch, I'm like, don't get near him, don't get near him. And they do. And I won't say what happens, but if you know, you know. And yeah. Reading's fun, they said. I am having fun, actually. Or not fun, but like, I'm hooked is the best way to phrase that. So I'll catch up with you later when I finish it. I'll probably end the vlog after I finish it. But love that for me. Okay guys, it is Thursday. I did an update yesterday. However, I did finish, or did I update? I forget when I updated, but I did finish A Sunrise on the Reaping yesterday. And I didn't record my reaction, mainly because I was at one of my friends' apartments reading it, and there was a lot going on around me. But also, I didn't have like a lot of my reaction was internal, and I was just kept being asked, "Are you done with it yet? Are you done with it yet?" Because I've all read it, but obviously not. It was sad. It was sad. We've been new. Wasn't gonna be happy. But yeah, I gave it 4 stars. Did enjoy my time. Think it would have gone better for me if I reread the first books, because I just didn't remember them very well, and I think it would have been more impactful if I had reread it. And that's on me. But I still did really enjoy it, so there's that. But I'm gonna wrap up the vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a good time filming this. It took a lot longer just because my reading time has decreased. Because in theory, I should be able to. I probably could have read both of those in the span of like 2 days if I had the time to read. But I don't. And so it's been like a week. More than that. It's been a while. And that's okay. It's fine. Oh, because was I reading Game of Thrones? I think I was reading Game of Thrones. Actually, I finished. That took a while. So it's been like 2 weeks plus. So sorry. But yeah, so I think vlogs are just not going to be as frequent a thing. Just because I can't get as many books in as fast. But that's okay. I feel like I just need to get ahead of my homework a bit. And I'll feel like more alive. And have more time to read. So I'm going to work on that. But I'll see you guys sometime. Bye.